The investigation's only just begun.
If we could get moving.
Rather than just sitting here.
I know something. One of the victims was an American agent named Marcus Kevlar. He disappeared on a mission 2 years ago. Some of us thought that maybe he was still alive, but we just didn't know for sure until now.
That's a sneak peek of Star's new psychological thriller, The Rook, starring Emma Greenwell, Olivia Munn, and Joely Richardson.
Yeah, well, guys, the miniseries is based off Daniel O'Malley's book by the same name, and the ladies told us what impressed them most about this project. Watch. You get the script. I don't know if you're familiar with the book before or not, but you get the script, you read it. What appeals to you the most? What gets you the most excited for this thing?
A job? No.
Yeah, starring role in a series. Big network. How about that?
Not bad. It's not a genre that I was ever really sort of knew much about, and I was just so sort of taken aback by the quality of writing and the characters on the page, and you know the idea of not having a memory and building a character, and I thought that sounded really fun.
The memory thing is so fascinating, and it does make you kind of think like what that would be.
Yeah, what would I do?
Freaky, terrifying.
I love like British spy thrillers. I think they're just so. I think they do them better than anybody else. And this, you know, is in my opinion, a very classic British spy thriller that is actually based in London. And to be the only American character and to be able to work with all these amazing British actors in this world was just such a huge draw for me.
Mm-hmm. And we love Olivia.
Oh, I know.
You welcomed her in.
Yeah. I do. The whole cast is
London
amazing.
welcome.
But she didn't know that I was also American.
Well, I didn't know this till we were in the middle of an interview.
Resident.
Wait, really?
She was like, I'm the only American. I was like, actually,
American
not.
Why aren't you like waving your American flag like I am?
Because we're
I'm very like pro-American.
We're duplicitous by nature.
Getting crazy. While Olivia is a proud American, she does admit to learning a thing or two from the Brits. Watch.
I think from growing, you know, from being in LA so much.
Nothing.
I don't know. Like, what's she gonna come up with?
Yeah, every time she had a weekend off, she'd go straight back.
You know, one thing that I thought was so fascinating.
Tolerance? It's a very different
feeding some
country.
No, but you guys taught me that that's not tolerance. It's more just like you just won't complain. You just kind of like just bury it deep down inside and just
Deal with it.
Oh.
See, I so don't see that.
That's what I learned from her.
Oh, well, that's brilliant.
You said like people
I'm
don't
very
complain about the
repressed.
restaurants and nobody like says anything. But like if you get bad service, nobody says anything, and like everybody just
Well,
kind
that's
of
true. You're
buries
very polite.
You're
Also, the pubs are always full.
Well,
Midday,
that's the thing that I took away is that everybody is just so social. Like everybody wants to get together. Not, you know, a lot of times I feel like, especially in LA, people get done with work, they want to go right home and they don't want to talk to anybody else. And if you want to go see them, you got to go to their house. And in New York, you have a lot more where people are just hanging out more and walking around. But really, in London, everybody goes and hangs out at a pub. And if you're walking by, they're so friendly. Like they really are very open to everybody.
Well, that's what they say life's about. It's all about connection, right? That's why we're all here.
Yeah.
Are you someone that just pops into the pub like midday? I was just in London for the first time and I was like all about
Did you
it.
pub it up?
Yeah, pubbed it up.
It's great. It's acceptable to have a drink at 12 o'clock. You know? and you know, even on a work day, you'll sort of walk past a pub and there's all these guys in suits.
Right. No one's
a drink at 11, and no one's judging, and you're kind of like, maybe that's why we have a problem.
When I walk my dogs by, like people would always stop and say hi, so it was really easy just to stop. You know, everybody's just so friendly. Like, you know, I mean, maybe it's because they're, you know, in a pub drinking it back. Yeah. But either way, they were very friendly to me and my dogs.
I love those ladies together. Now, in The Rook, Emma's character wakes up in a traumatic scenario with amnesia. So we wanted to know how they would want to reinvent or change themselves in real life if they had a clean slate. Take a look.
God, that is a great question. What would you change?
Change the world.
Let's hear. I need some
That's a good
inspiration.
point. We should have already had this prepared.
I would make myself just like overall happier.
Well,
I can change my
It's probably the first thing that would happen. I would sleep better because I would have less stress.
I think I'm the oldest person on this sofa by miles, so I do think it's a cliche, but it is true. As later in life, you feel if you could know what you know now and go back and do it again, that would. So if you lost your memory.
Yeah.
If you lost your memory, you lost it all. Start again. You don't know anything. If you knew nothing then, as you know nothing now.
Just like blank slate. I think blank slate is the way to go about life.
These three look like they have a ton of fun together. So it turns out their chemistry was pretty instant. They were always entertaining themselves on set.
I mean, everybody bonded immediately. It was and that doesn't always happen, you know.
No.
We all really just truly like each other. We're all friends. We communicate, you know, outside of the show. There's really not a lot, and we just go, but I remember there was a period where we were all telling like just jokes or bad jokes that we knew. It was like everyone was trying to like top each other with like the worst bad joke.
Hey, what's your bad joke?
What's the
Well,
worst
I don't
bad
know if mine
joke?
is bad,
I
but
feel like
mine
you did
is
win.
Okay, why don't you see bears hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it.
Yep, you definitely won, 100%.
Come on!
Your 7-year-old would love that.
My 7-year-old might tell that, actually. That's pretty good, though.
There's that.
Guys, now you come around, took you a second. A lot of judgment up front.
Yeah, right.
Some
Pretty harsh
respect on
at
the back
the
end.
gate.